This is homework 7, high level synthesis optimization. In this video, we will be using multiple combinations of pragmas and finding out the optimum design for our high level synthesis. So this is our working directory. As you can see, we have our supl.c file here, our flib and blib files. Our outputs will be stored in the output folder. Inside it, we have the main containing all the generated QOR files and the sober header folder that has all the combinations of pragmas. Main folder will have our QOR files. Now let's take a look at our script. So as you can see, we have written the script in Python. So here the first thing we did was mention all the paths to the file libsowel.info, our files which have all the configuration of the pragmas. The main folder saves all the outputs. There's also the attrs base path, which involves the header file. We see here that the first attribute has three combinations inside the dot uh, inside the library of pragmas file. The second attribute and the third attribute have four combinations each, and the last two, fourth and fifth, have two combinations each. Our output will be saved in .sobel.csv file. So into altogether, we'll have 192 unique combinations of files. So here in this code does just that. It accesses the lib file and generates 192 unique combinations and stores them into the Sobel header folders, which is inside our output file. Sorry, output folder here. As you can see, we will be running some for loops. Now, in the next step 2, we are creating a subfolder inside the main folder here. And in this folder, we copy the following files from the variable file paths: the sobel.c file, the flib file, the blib file, and finally, we copy single unique out of attributes file out of 192 that we generated in step 1 previously. Next, we repeat this process for all the 192 unique combinations files. So by doing this, we'll have in total 192 unique subfolders, each one of which will have four files: a .c file, a flib file, a blib file, and a headers file. Now, in step 3, we will be running each of those 192 subfolders individually. We will be parsing the C code and then synthesizing the design. Then we will be storing the generated QOR file into the main folder. Now finally, in step 4, once we are done with generating the 192 QOR files, we will be copying all the data into a single CSV file. This will help us plot the data in area versus the latency graph to obtain latency. Now let's run the script. So as you can see, it is saying rename because we already generated all those folders and files. Now it is parsing the C code as well as compiling the design. It will be doing this for all the 192 combinations. Now here we can see it has combined all the data from the QOR files into one .csv file, combined sobel.csv. Now let's hop onto our other system. Here we have a second script. The second script will extract all the area and latency data points from our combination sobel.csv file and plot a graph highlighting the Pareto optimum designs. There are about 10 Pareto optimum designs. After you run it, yeah, so that's the list, and the Pareto optimum design is highlighted in orange.